Cava shares surging this morning, up more than 13%. The stock hitting an all-time high after its second quarter results signal consumers are still spending at the restaurant chain. Here to break down those results, we've got Brett Schulman, who is the Cava co-founder and CEO, plus Yahoo Finance's very own Brooke DiPalma, joining us for the conversation here. Great to see you, Brett. Congratulations on closing the books on another quarter here. I mean, what is the main catalyst that you're seeing show up for Cava right now that's something for investors to marvel at as of this juncture?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me again. And it's really our compelling value proposition. And I think that's driven by our differentiated, unique Mediterranean cuisine, that cuisine where taste and health unites, meeting the needs of the modern consumer who wants to eat better but doesn't want to sacrifice flavor or fulfillment. And then how we deliver that cuisine in our multi-channel format, and our experiential format. So you think about value proposition, and we hear a lot about the value wars, which we think is a bit of a misnomer. We think that those are price wars, and price is the cost. It's what you pay for something, but value is the worth of what you get. And we frame value as a combination of the quality of our food, our fresh ingredients, the relevance of our differentiated Mediterranean cuisine, the convenience in which you can access that, whether you want to order on the app, pick up off the shelf, or pull around to one of our 45 drive-through pickup lanes, or the experience you have when you engage with our brand and come into our restaurants and eat a meal in our dining room and experience that Mediterranean hospitality our team delivers.
Brett, you guys did gain income cohorts across the board this past quarter, especially low-income cohorts. How is Q3 shaping up now that these QR restaurants have introduced and really doubled down on those value deal bundles? What are you seeing in Q3 so far that gives you confidence to raise your outlook this quarter? Yeah,
we raised our guidance significantly, and it's a reflection of the strength we continue to see in the business. So it implies low double-digit comps for the remainder of the year. And I think going back to that value proposition, when you think about price increases, from the end of 2019 to the end of 23, we raised price about 12% during that time period. CPI grew at 18%. The Department of Labor has noted that fast food raised prices upwards of 30%. So for $1 or $2 more, often at parity, you can get a bowl of fresh Mediterranean food at Cava versus a traditional fast food freezer to fryer meal. And we're seeing people trade over and trade up to us.
Steak was really a big hit this quarter. Wall Street's really focusing in on that. What are your plans to launch additional LTO offerings or perhaps permanent protein in the near quarters?
Yeah, well, credit to our culinary team led by my co-founder and Chief Concept Officer, Ted Zino-Christos, really put our Mediterranean flavors on a tried and true fan favorite. And it was a gap in our menu, a beef option, so customers looking for that heartier steak option. And they're working on a deep pipeline of innovation that we look to bring to our guests over the next few years and bring them some new excitement and new ways to experience Mediterranean flavors.
Is steak bringing in a different customer?
I think it's bringing in new customers, and it's having existing customers visit even more often.
What do you make of, and you guys talked about the social media success that you've seen on the call last night. What do you make of the bowl culture that's really taking over, emanating throughout TikTok and Instagram? How do you lean into that?
Well, I think it's a couple things specific to us. One, within the 38 items on our line, we have over 17 billion combinations. So you can really build your meal to your personal tastes and preferences and really have food that's just an expression of the way you want to eat and the flavors you want to have. And then secondarily, it's, you think about how the options you have, like it just becomes food as culture and self-expression. And I think people are really gravitating to that. And it's a newer, more adventurous cuisine. Mediterranean is, we think we're creating the next large-scale cultural cuisine category. And so we do it in an accessible way where people can feel like an adventurous, aspirational version of themselves, and they're excited to kind of communicate that to their friends.
I have to say, I go crazy. I end up putting too many toppings. I need to stick to the curated bowls from now often. But employees and not robots is always the go-to for Cava's business model. But you are introducing this connected kitchen that has automation, has AI. How will this increase throughput? And do you expect less labor in the restaurants with this technology?
Yeah, we always talk about the term technology to enhance the human experience, not replace it. When we see technology kind of disintermediating human connection in our daily lives, we want a place that's able to fill that gap, free up our team members through the use of technology so they can deliver that great hospitality. So Connected Kitchen specifically utilizes camera vision and generative AI to detect the food being depleted on our serving line and cross-reference it with real-time sales information, historical sales data, weather data, event data, to then project to our grill cook or our team in the back prepping food what they should be prepping, what they should be batching to mitigate food waste, mitigate any out of stocks on the line, and take all that complexity off the mind share of our team members. So again, they can be forward facing, focused on that great Mediterranean hospitality.
So no less employees, the same amount.
No, we see, our mission is to bring heart, health, and humanity to food. And if we lost that humanity piece, I don't think we'd be living up to our mission.
We got to go, Brett. What's the next big protein? I just got to know. It's burning inside. What is coming to the Cava bowls here?
We've got some great surprises and secrets that we're excited to bring to market. We'll come back and talk about it when we launch it.
What a tease.
Brett Schulman, Cava CEO, joining us on set here at Yahoo Finance. Great to see you, Brett. Thanks so much.